Welcome to the deep dive. This is where we take a source that one of our listeners, shared, and we really dig into it.
Yeah, we pull out the key insights, the bits that make you think so you don't have to sift through everything yourself.
Think of it as, I guess, your shortcut to getting properly informed and hopefully sparking some curiosity along the way.
And today, we're diving into something maybe a little different. It's a script from a YouTube video.
Right, a video that takes a pretty modern angle on a very old biblical story.
Our mission here is to unpack its core message, figure out why this ancient tale, told this way, still clicks with people today. We're looking for those, aha moments.
It says moments about human stuff that just doesn't seem to change.
Exactly. Universal experiences.
Okay, so the video, it hooks you immediately. It asks, basically, have you ever messed up so bad you just wanted to disappear?
Uh-huh. That feeling, we all know that one, I think. That urge to hide because you feel like everyone's judging you.
Totally. And right after that, it cuts to this scene. A woman walking up to a well in the desert. Middle of the day. Hot. And she's alone.
Which is the first clue, isn't it? Why the middle of the day?
Mm-hmm.
The video contrasts that modern feeling of wanting to hide with this ancient setting.
Yeah, and it suggests she's not there because she likes the heat. No, the script is pretty clear. She's avoiding the gossip.
The whispers, the side-eye glances. You get this immediate sense she's kind of an outcast.
The video spells it out, actually. It says she had 5 husbands, and the man she's with now, well, they aren't married.
And the narrator just says, the streets, they talk.
So she picks the time no one else will be there to get water without the judgment. Sets up this feeling of isolation, yeah. And maybe shame.
Definitely shame, I think.
Yeah.
So picture her arriving, carrying all that social baggage, and then the unexpected.
Jesus is there. And the video describes him not in some, lofty way, but just chilling by the well.
Yeah, tired, sweaty, human, very down to earth.
Makes him seem approachable, almost. And his first move, he asks her for a drink. Can I get a drink?
And this is where the video pauses things, like, hold on.
Right. The narrator jumps in. Wait, what? Jesus talking to her. A Samaritan. A woman.
It really flags it as a big deal. Jews and Samaritans, they didn't mix. Culturally, socially, huge divide.
And for a man to talk openly with a woman like that, especially one with her kind of reputation.
The video calls it a whole scandal. It immediately shows Jesus isn't playing by those rules. He sees her, not just the labels.
Yeah, he crosses those lines straight away. And then he flips the script on her.
He does. He says something like, if you knew who I was, you'd be asking me for a drink.
I've got living water.
The kind that makes your soul stop thirsting for attention, validation, and fake love.
Wow. That line, stop thirsting for attention, validation, and fake love. I mean, that feels incredibly relevant, doesn't it? Like right now, today.
Oh, absolutely. The video uses this living water idea as a
Right.
metaphor, right? Not just physical thirst, but that deeper
That soul thirst.
Yeah, that craving for acceptance, for meaning, for real love. Stuff we often chase in, other places.
Like relationships or getting likes on social media or just working ourselves into the ground. The video implies those wells. They don't really satisfy.
They leave you feeling, dry, still thirsty.
Okay, so then the interaction gets even deeper. The script says, and then he sees her, really sees her.
Every messy chapter, every failed relationship, every choice she regrets. It emphasizes that he knows her full story.
The part she's probably trying hardest to forget or hide.
Exactly. But here's the kicker, according to the video. But he doesn't condemn her.
There's no shaming, just grace.
And that's presented as the turning point. Knowing everything, and the response is acceptance, not judgment.
So how does she react to that?
She literally drops her water jar. The whole reason she came.
And she runs back to the very town she was avoiding.
Yeah, she's not hiding anymore. She's telling everyone, y'all got to meet this man.
He told me everything I've ever done and still saw something in me. That's powerful.
It's a complete 180. From isolation and shame to wanting to share, wanting connection.
So connecting this back, the video then turns to the viewer, to you listening.
Right. It asks directly, ever feel that deep down thirst? Not just for water.
But a soul-level thirst. For love, for peace, for forgiveness, for a sense of purpose. It makes that direct link, her story, our potential feelings.
And then it pushes a bit harder.
Yeah, that question. The wells you've been drinking from.
Relationships,
Yeah.
social media, the constant grind.
Still leaving you dry. That's a challenge, isn't it? Makes you stop and think about where you're actually looking for fulfillment.
It uses those modern examples, social media, the hustle, as today's versions of maybe unsatisfying wells.
And then it loops back to the core message.
Jesus is still at the well, waiting, still offering that same living water.
And you don't have to be perfect to take a sip. The video really stresses that it's open to anyone, no conditions.
That accessibility, that unconditional nature, seems key to the video's interpretation.
So reflecting on this, a big takeaway from the video seems to be this idea of a thirst that's, well, deeper than physical.
Yeah, and the possibility of finding something truly satisfying for that thirst, something offered without judgment.
And why does this story, especially told this way, still land? Why does it resonate?
Well, I think the video taps into things that are just fundamentally human,
Right.
Shame, wanting acceptance, looking for meaning. These aren't new problems.
They definitely aren't.
And the video uses language, scenarios, like
Oh.
the thirst for validation that make it feel immediate. It connects the dots between then and now.
Bridges that gap.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It contrasts chasing that external validation, the likes, the status, the relationships, that maybe don't fill you up with finding something deeper, an internal acceptance. Grace, as the video puts it.
So maybe a final thought for you listening, building on what the video asks.
Consider those wells in your own life. What are they?
And are they really, truly quenching that deeper thirst? It's maybe worth thinking about what that living water, that lasting fulfillment, that acceptance could mean for you.
Something to ponder.
Thanks for joining us for this deep dive.